Yeah, it's Tempo Day who endure versus Sejuani. That I would say Sejuani actually. Weirdly enough, like, because Tempo requires you to have a big board, and if not have a big board, constantly charm block. But Sejuani can prevent you from doing both those things. Like, you can have the big board, but I'm just not gonna let you do anything. You know? Yeah, so I would think that Sejuani is actually favored in this matchup. But that is provided, of course, he can actually get the freezes out lah.
Mm-hmm.
But if solo balls can actually get a board and enough things to die, then of course he would win. And also, Johnny has the one weakness of Dehu Endure.
All right, which is
you tried the atrocity one time, and oh look, it's not brittle steel, the 3 mana one.
The flash freeze.
Oh yeah, flash freeze. Yeah, Ashes flash freeze.
But does Feedone actually run flash freeze?
He don't have to. There's the Ash version, the Ashes flash freeze, or even harsh winds, 6 mana for 6 mana, and it's burst, and you already committed to killing your Dehu Endure.
And with this such a huge and pressurizing board from Soloball, how do you think Feedone actually should react to this?
What he's doing right now actually is the ideal case scenario. Although the Trifarian Assessor blocking, I'm not sure whether he want to block the Elise, because Elise can just churn out minions like no tomorrow, and he dropped the Ash, which is a turning point for Feedone. So now he can just drag out and start controlling the board, right, especially with the Glory Seeker. Yep, Soloball getting the minimizing his minuses with the glimpse beyond. Yeah, that's the words. Yes.
Glimpse beyond.
Although right now he has an overwhelming advantage because of the Callista plus the Haunted Relic combo.
So here's the thing about the Callista and Haunted Relic combo. It's not just flip Callista, you know. At this point of time, it fuels 3 stacks on Endure as well.
Yes, and the Endure just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Oh my god, and his board just keeps getting stronger and stronger, man.
Yep, and the amount of pressure coming off from Soloball, it is very, very pressurizing.
Yeah. And I guess the Ash, like the Ash Sejuani deck, he doesn't run flash freeze, so meaning that he doesn't actually have that many freezes in his deck, which may make Soloball push easier lah, which allows him to push easier also. Yeah, so that's why Soloball can still pressurize so much. You would attack with the Callista here, right? There's no reason to not attack with the Callista.
But I mean, if the 3-1 actually blocks the...
No, but she's still gonna sack the Ephemeral instead. So then Callista won't die either way, but she still get an Ephemeral off, which will also be fuel for Dehu Endure. What do you think?
I mean, end of the day, with Callista surviving, you definitely have a better edge, and especially like, so I feel like Callista not attacking should be right, because Callista on the board is still very, very pressurizing, and at this point of time, you know, you have a 12th Endure on your hand, and
Callista's gonna die. Woo!
But at this point of time, you know, it doesn't matter, right? Because you have the Endure for to block whatever that's next. And if the
Yeah,
Kalista dies, it's fine. You save yourself from 5 damage or any leaking overwhelming damage.
that's true. And also you prevent Sejuani from getting that much closer to leveling up.
Yep, and it seems like he's going for the Omen Hawk and then dropping down the Endure to finish off the game. And he has
Yes.
2 Endure in hand right now.
2 Endures. He can recklessly just drop one and then like get it frozen.
So with a Blighted, making his board wider at this point of time, I think White would allow him to have a huge advantage.
White is better than Deep, honestly.
Yeah,
because of the fact that like of the freezers. Oh god, I hate freezers. They cheat.
And at this point of time, a Harsh Wind is just gonna shut the Endure off.
Yeah.
So going White is actually safer at this point of time, and at the same time, trying to bait the Harsh Wind out from the Ash deck.
I mean, he doesn't have that many frostbites, so baiting out a Harsh Wind is actually pretty big. And is either Feedone didn't fall for it or he just didn't have the Harsh Wind, but I highly doubt that. Actually, using the Babbling Beard will draw.
He drew him a Teferian.
Yeah.
Glorious
Actually, there's a lot of cards to draw from Babbling Beards. Yeah. I realized.
So with the Valfeast available right now, if he drops a creature, a Valfeast gonna go into the 5/1.
Yep. Or maybe not actually. Like, what if you played the Dehu Endure first and then Valfeast the 5/1? Yeah, which is what he's doing right now, lah.
Yeah, that could be a play, but
right now.
You have one more blocker and at the same time he has one less creature, so probably Valfeasting there might make a difference.
Yeah, he's good. He's gonna get frostbitten, definitely. And it needs to be Harsh Winds. If not, why would you attack with the Sejuani?
No,
Or is he just going for the white bot attack, and hopefully some things will land, and if enough things land, Soloball will die.
Yeah, probably that, right? And now with 2 Endure on board, the only answer right now for Feedone is Harsh Winds
into Reckoning. Reckoning would turn this all around.
Okay. And Frostbiting 1 Endure. And let's see if Feedone actually has answer for this Endure.
He needs Harsh Winds. Cannot be anything else. Looking at his deck deck list.
So here comes the Harsh Winds, shutting off the Endure.
But now he only lives though. What if say he Harsh Wind first, right? I'm just speculating here lah, but what if he Harsh Wind and then he could have Reckoning the board to clear it?
He could, right? But here's the thing, he might have a Reckoning right now.
No, but it's not enough. It's not enough to cast it now.
But Reckoning is
so
6,
I
right?
guess I guess judging from this, he doesn't actually have the Reckoning in hand. So he's just trying to buy time.
And he's going wide, and with 3 Ephemeral Spirit right here, the only way Feedone could survive another turn is probably he have another Harsh Wind in hand.
Harsh Wind and Reckoning at the same time.
Reckoning at the same time, which I doubt that he have it.
Don't discount it, man.
Let's just see.
Like if he can Harsh Wind, I guess not.
I guess not, and that's it for round 1.
Yeah.
Of the finals.
That was super dominating on Soloball side. Like he just constantly pummeled his face in.
Exactly, and the pressure that is coming from the Endure deck, it actually shows like the strength of the Endure.
Yeah. Although if there was the Harsh Wind Reckoning combo, right, the tables would have turned just like that.
Yep. And we are going right to the second game of the finals of
Deep versus
Swain TF.
Honestly, I've never seen this combo played before. But I guess it's a yoink. It's the yoink package plus.
Well,
I'm
it
just going
actually
to.
takes advantage of Swain's stun ability, and then with early game you have things like Death's Hand, Parlay to actually control your opponent's board, and at the same time inflicting phase damage and non-combat damage, flipping Swain. So and then from there you take advantage of Swain stun ability, and then from there you just take advantage of the board.
But why? But why the TF though?
TF is probably there for red card or gold card.
Ah, okay, yeah,
So
that makes sense.
yeah, with like a full board, that's +7 to Swain.
Wait, what is that? What is that card in the middle of Soloball's hand?
So the alternate art card is actually Noxon Gulton.
Oh.
So one thing that's different from the English version is that Noxon Gulton and Culling Strike actually got an alternate art because of what is this called, censorship issues.
Ah, okay. That tracks, I guess.
Because like the image of the English one is not exactly very sane.
I guess you're right, but I guess it's Noxus though. Like they are shown to be violent.
Yep.
Ooh, double Valfeast, yes.
So here comes the double
So
Valfeast.
he's actually really scared of
the flip TF.
of the TF, yes. And for good reason I can say. Like a flip TF is really, really scary.
Yep. The value of a flip TF is too high to ignore.
Yeah. Like even if say you want to kill the flip TF, right? Before he can even kill it, he just stacks all three cards already.
Yep. So here comes a red card onto the board.
Ooh, he actually got a lot of mill cards.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning that he's actually not too far off from. He's actually not too far off from deep.
From deep, yeah, exactly. But the thing is that Soloball actually applying so much pressure on this game, and if a Swain actually comes out with the Leviathan, does the deep creature actually have the chance to attack? And that's the second question.
Yeah, I guess the final nail in the coffin will be a Leviathan Swain combo.
Mm-hmm.
But even just one deep creature has so much pressure.
Yep.
So.
And the Runation off the top.
Oh my god.
That is a huge one, especially if you are facing with a board that is uncontrollable. That Runation's gonna come in handy.
Yeah, just populate the board, and then after that, like, oh look, it'd be a shame if someone ruined it.
So Solo just ruined his Runation?
Well, I didn't ruin the Ruination. I may have ruined this stream.
Dude, you just ruined the Ruination. Just ruined Ruination as a card.
Hey.
So here comes the Maokai.
Okay, yeah.
And the draw how has like
If you want me here, you have to live with my bad jokes.
Okay, I have to live with it. Alright, so here comes a valuable Withering Wheel, taking away that draw how.
Although Feedone is still in a pretty bad position right now. Like he can't really come back from this. How are you going to? Because he's also what, he flipped, and just like that the tables have turned.
Oh, just like that we have a flip Maokai.
And just like that the tables turned.
The tables bringing Soloball to just 4 cards in his deck, and he is currently in deep.
What? Just like that, just keep chump blocking, and then eventually you'll win. And if you have a Nautilus here, right, that's it.
So here's the thing, right? All Feedone needs to do right now is actually survive for 4 turns. A Ruination here would be big, yeah. But I doubt that Soloball can actually finish 17 damage in 3 more turns.
He needs to deal in 2 turns.
Yeah,
I think. I would say that dropping the Leviathan is his best bet right now, because he needs the damage and the charm block.
Mm-hmm. And right now I think Noxon Gulton will do the job against the 9/8 But you know,
Okay.
is he gonna
But time is on. Ooh.
exactly? Time is
Yeah.
ticking,
Time is on feed one side.
and then Yoda Grifter, he gets to remove the Maokai. He gets an empty board. He just needs to push in 15 more damage. It's a
But
climb, but I'm sure like there's a way.
Swain TF, I didn't even consider how much Mokai has grown actually. It totally
Oh.
just slipped past me.
Yeah, it actually slipped off our mind how much like Maokai has actually grown. And here comes the Leviathan. He must have a Swain in the deck. He does not have a Swain in the deck.
Oh,
And here comes a
just,
Nautilus.
and that is just game. Like you
Oh.
can't even attack in with the Leviathan.
Oh my god, guys, this is just so intense.
Just like that, the tables have turned. I think he's at like 1 or 2. I'm not too sure.
And the Pilfer Good, will the Pilfer Good comes in handy?
It may, but everything else may just remain being.
And here comes
Oh,
more
it's-
sea monsters.
He has to block with the Leviathan. Actually, no, not really.
I
No.
mean, technically, he could take the 13 damage and consistently deal 3 more damage to opponent every single turn.
But he has like 1-2 turns max. I think it's gonna be a blank after this.
And then here's the thing, right? He has 2 evasive sea creatures.
Yeah.
So he might take advantage of them.
Oh, but no,
No, he's
he
actually going for the wider board right now. I think he still have 2 more turns to put down the elusives.
Oh, that's his last card.
And this is the final turn for Soloball. Could Soloball take this?
Oh man, this is cutting it really close. I may have spoken too early, but Nautilus has that card where he can shuffle back stuff.
And here comes a Valpys off the top. And the Noxious Grubs.
Can he respond to that?
That's 5. He could kill off his own creatures, right? With Calling Strike.
Yeah, he can kill off his own creatures. But he's still not dead though. Oh man, this cutting it so close and a real nail biter, man. Yeah, I don't think Swain. Wait, round start. Does he win? Cause he can ping twice.
Yeah, right. So ping actually comes before
draw.
draws. And 2 warning shot to the face.
Oh
my god! No.
This cutting it so close. Is it gonna be a tie or does Feed one lose? It's one or the other. It's either Feed one lose, tie or solo ball.
So
it can go either way.
and that's it! And that's it for the game! Leviathan closing off with 3 damage to the face. And that is a really, really close game.
It was a really close game.
Wow, and what a way to win, guys. There's 1,001 ways to win.
Honestly,